Alrighty, welcome back to the second round. This is the back 9 of the Azalea City Classic PDJ C tier. We are playing 18 holes now at the Azalea City Golf Course, finishing up the final 9. You got Cameron Colglaizer leading. Next behind, you got Matteo and Chris, and Codey coming right behind him. Alright, we're on the hole 10, 314 feet. This averages out at 2.96, just a little under par. There's OB to the right, past the tree line, OB long on the sidewalk. The OB surrounds just on the back side of the putting green on the golf course. First up, Cameron Colglaizer. Throws up a nice mid-range shot and settles in. Okay, Matteo is going to try to follow suit. All right, and he seems to be near the pin. All right. Codey loves the backhand, so this kind of shot works out for him just well. He is a little left, so he'll have some work left for birdie. All right, Downey, bringing out that rock again. Just puts a little too much hyzer on it, and it's fading off to the left. Trickling right OB, and it looks like it's come back in. All right, so he was safe. He'll be putting from here, from about 43 feet for birdie. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, they had people talking in the background. I felt bad for him. And, yeah, sometimes when you're playing with a lot of people around, it happens. Well, hopefully that he'll get it back. And he gets groove going. Until then, look at Codey here with another slow-mo. I think that's probably his third or fourth slow-mo by now. He's got those long putts dialed in. All right, so he'll take a stroke. Next up, Matteo for birdie. Just off the side of the rim. He's won that one back. Cameron taps in. He'll get a birdie as well. He'll continue that lead on to hole 11. All right. All right, we got Matteo tapping out. Moving on to hole 10. Right now, we got Cameron leading at 23 under. And then Codey is called up. There's 3 weights high for second place. Hole 11 is coming in as the second hardest hole on the course at 682 feet. Averaging at 4.69. Borderline, I would call it an easy par 5, but I call it just a tough par 4. I think it's good at where it's at for the technicality. Anyway, we got OB to the right. There's a line that lines the golf fairway. If you make your way over there, you are out of bounds. Once you come up the fairway, you'll want to try to throw over the top and land inside the green. This hole takes all kinds of skills in order to make it in birdie. All right, Cameron goes OB and leaves Codey a wide open shot here. All he's going to do is hyzer around the hill and get a big skip. And he does so. He'll be looking at a chance for a birdie there. Matteo would want to follow that, maybe get a little more on it. As he does, he skip around the hill, looks like. Oh yeah, he'll be in prime real estate. All right, Chris Downey is looking to shake off a couple of those holes in the past. Just hits the tree and kicks off to the left. He'll have a little work to get back coming down. This is Cameron throwing for 3. Makes it to the tree line. He'll definitely have some work from there if he's going to want to get a bogey. All right, so Downey, trying to make his way up the fairway, also gets to the tree line. All right, now that's a good shot. Matteo is in prime spot to get a easy shot to the pin, as well as Codey. But Codey lets it float up a little too high, and it doesn't get as much turn as he was hoping. So he'll have some work to do for birdie. All right, this is Downey throwing out. He'll be in a nice little spot for a chance to save par. Okay, this is Cameron. As soon as he makes his way out, this shot will be for single bogey. No, that shot was for par, I'm sorry. This next shot, this is Codey. Codey's here. He'll be putting here for 3. Just misses it, so he'll most likely take a par. Now this, Cameron, he's putting for 5 right here. So if he makes this, he'll save a single bogey. Just off the band. He really wanted it, but he'll walk away with a 6, and he'll have to just get a couple more strokes on the rest of the back 9. Meanwhile, we got Chris here for a par. Capitalized. That's really good from where he was. He did a lot of work to get to that spot, and he saved his par. Okay, got Matteo. This is for birdie. I would say this would probably be one of the only couple of 3s on the day. Maybe about 3 or 4 of them, I want to say. So if he makes this, he'll be on that high end, and he does. You didn't have to doubt it. He was gonna make it. All right, Matteo gains a stroke, 3 strokes on Cameron, and probably 2 strokes on the field. Okay, and Codey tapping in. He'll also walk away with a par. He won't be too disappointed, and he'll move on to hole 12. Okay, so that puts a little shake in it. Matteo stays on top. He holds on to that second place. Next, hole 12, the second easiest hole in the course. It averages at 2.56, 235 feet. It's a nice little easy turnover. Only OB you're going to find is really far to the left over the sidewalk. Okay, Matteo clips a tree, and he's going to be off to the left there. He'll have a little work to do to get to par. Okay. Now that's one of the rare forehands you'll see from Codey. He kicks a tree and puts it right next to the pin. It's good to know that he has it when he needs it. All right, Chris Downey's up. He's looking for an ace. Instead, he'll settle for a part job. All right, also a nice shot up from Cameron. He just went a little too far left. We'll see if he'll be able to capitalize on the birdie. Matteo lays up. He'll walk away with a par. Cameron for birdie. A little higher. He really wanted that one. After coming from a 6 on the last hole, it's a little hard to shake off, so he'll hope to get a couple back here on the next few holes. Okay, we got Chris with birdie. It's a much-needed birdie, and I'm sure he's happy to get that one. All right, we'll have Codey here tapping out, looking at about a 10-footer. He makes those in his sleeve. He wasn't even worried. All right, so Chris and Codey will take one from Matt and Cam. Now we'll move on to hole 13. Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. Only a few more holes left. These players are going to look to make some moves. Hole 13, 365. Shares the 10th hardest hole in the course at just under par at 296. This is a simple righty hyzer. If you're a lefty, you want to put a nice little forehand chunk on it or throw a big turnover. All right, but everybody on this card is a righty, so they'll throw the hyzer. This is what I call your normal Pro Tour hole. Just a big wide open hyzer. Most people, when they use a golf course, they want to use all the wide open fairways and throw nothing but big bomb shots. But with this case, on this course, there was such manicured rough areas that it just set up perfectly for a disc golf course. I thought utilizing more of the open spaces was a waste of space because of all the nice technical shots that were involved. As you've seen, these gentlemen can navigate the fairways quite well. All right, Mario puts it up. He's looking for an ace. Whew. He was close. He was thinking about it. All right. Cameron's wanting to get a couple back from that last hole. Throws up nice and high. Spiking in. And just over the basket. He wasn't far from getting one of those aces. All right, so we got everybody inside the circle. Chris is the farthest out, just at 30 feet. Circle's edge. And again, high in the chains, but man, that's where he likes it. He makes it every time. All right, we got Codey here from about 23. Puts it in. And we'll have the rest of the gentlemen on this card tapping out for birdies, and we'll have another star frame here. So, yeah, so far these guys are playing really well. Only a couple of hiccups along the way. I've seen only one OB so far in this league group. They're all playing solid and keeping the race tight. Cameron seems to be holding on to it strong, but we'll see what happens here. We got a lot of tough holes left. Anything can happen. All right, we got hole 14 here, the sixth hardest hole, 615 feet. Wide open, big turnover shot for righties, big hyzer for lefty. You want to go hyzer. Or if you're a good forehand for a righty, you want to throw forehand. And if your skills are on point, you'll walk away with an easy 3. We'll see what this league card can do. First up, Codey. He's looking to smash this. Oh, turns it over just a little too much. Looks like he stayed in the bush. Kicked out a little bit. But he'll have some work. All right. Chris saw that and said, there's no way I'm going in there. He said, I'm going to throw it more on top of the hill and get it out of the way. Matty O putting up the roller. All right. You're going to have to look close because this grass blends in with that purple disc. But he is rolling up the hill. You can see it off to the top right there in the corner. He is less than 100 feet from the pin. All right, Cameron Colglaizer. He'll put a big smash in as well. He said he's not going anywhere near the road. Get on top of the hill, and he said he'll try to get close enough to get a 3. Codey has some work to do. He's not going to get anywhere close to it. He just wants to stay in bounds and make sure he can walk away with a par. Downey from about 300. Throws his forehand a little close to the road. He don't want that to stay. Oh, good stop. All right, he'll be looking up the hill for a birdie chance. Meanwhile, Cameron puts it close. Matteo with the simple little toss up to the basket, a little pitch and putt. And he'll tap in for a birdie. All right. Okay, we got Downey here from about 40 feet uphill. This will be for birdie. Close. Just on top of the band. All right, Cameron had a little work to do. He's putting from about 25. But you can't doubt it. He's got this all day. Clean up a par there. Matteo will clean up his birdie. And then we'll go on to hole 15. Okay, also here, Chris tapping in for par. Okay, after hole 14, Cam at 23 under par. Looks like he's starting to cruise on into the clubhouse. Hole 15, the hardest hole. The tree to the right there is a Mando on it. The golf fairway to the right is out of bounds. To the left, over the fence, is out of bounds. The basket is placed directly center cut behind these trees, making for a nice, beautiful landing zone. First up, Matteo. Just kissed it. That's the trouble with this tight fairway. You got to navigate it just perfectly. All right, Cameron seems to have a nice shot. He'll be past the row of trees. He'll have a chance for birdie. right. Now, he has all the capability to make this kind of shot. He does it all the time. I saw him birdie it in practice, so I know it is possible, but it is the toughest hole in the course, and most likely this hole won't change. This is a great hole right here. Nice and tough, hard to par, and we'll make you work for it. Matteo, this is for birdie. All right, he'll lay it up and settle for par. All right, so as you can see, Cameron with the best drive, or not the best drive, but the straightest drive, and still has some work to do to get to the pin. I think Downey has the best shot here. He's looking at about 40 foot for birdie. He needs to take one back from the card. Puts it up. A little more on it, and he would have had it. He's looking like he really wanted it. He knew he needed it, but he'll have to settle for par. Cameron as well, tapping for par. As well as Matteo and Codey. And then we'll move on to hole 16. All right, hole 16, 235 feet. Averaging 2.90, 13th hardest hole in the course. Translating to the 5th easiest hole. This is a simple little righty hyzer or a straight shot for a lefty. You have multiple options. There is a mandatory, but the basket is right there asking for you to throw at it. Okay, Matteo throws a little long, but he'll be still looking at the basket. Cameron counters that, throws a little higher. Still gets a little bit of skip out of it, but he'll still be looking for birdie. All right, and that's the way you want the shot to look. Nice and high, nice and slow, and just drop on the pin. All right, Downey's going to try to follow suit here. Oh, he swings it. Catches tree, and he'll have to lay up here for par. Or he can run at it, either way. All right, well, he'll be laid up there, and he'll be walking away with a par. We got Cameron here, putting for birdie. This kid don't miss. I swear he dreams about putting. Matteo, also for birdie. There you go. Drano. This kid plugs drains. All right, and the easy tap in for Codey. Now that's how you play the hole. Don't have to work for those birdies. All right, as you can see, Cameron just sailing away. 17, 221. This is the 3rd easiest hole in the course. There are multiple routes. The design route is the hyzer here, or the lefty forehand. But you'll see here, there's a couple of other alternate routes that you can take. Matteo's going with the hyzer, though. And Cameron showing you the unique route. Throws the forehand flex shot. And what does he do? Parks it. That wasn't a design route. He just happened to find it off there to the left. And he made good of it. T-Box will probably have to get moved for future tournaments to prevent cheating. But it was a great shot nonetheless. And he'll walk away with a birdie. Got Chris out here from about 50. Get some medal action. Matteo from about 32 for birdie. And he gets it. Nice. All right, Codey's looking at about 20 feet here. This is also for birdie. And he taps it in. Okay, last we got Chris and Cam about to tap out for their putts. And we're moving on to the final hole, hole 18. The only par 5 on the course. All right, and there you have it. There's your leaderboard coming into the last hole. This is 760 feet, averaging at 5.40. Fifth hardest hole in the course. Wait, the idea is to take the short hyzer right off the tee box and try to lay up into this general area. If you're trying to punch off as much distance as possible, you're going to take the straight route and bring your disc up in this area right here. If you get anything past here, you'll be looking at a great chance for eagle. But most people are going to want to land here on their second shot, throw over the green, over the golf fairway, and then land by the basket. If you do not have the chance to make it over that spot, your next best option is to take the outside right here. To the right, you'll have OB along with the whole tree line. The whole tree line was OB. And you'll want to stay inside that wooded area. And then make your way to the final hole. First up, Matty O. All right, he shanks it a little bit to the right, pulls it, but he finds that backdoor alley that is perfect. If he's landing in a good spot, he'll have a great chance for eagle there. His disc carried a lot longer than any of us ever expected it to. Cameron gets a little high. That's not going to be in a good spot for an eagle, but he'll have some work to do to get up the fairway. Codey saw Matty O's route, decided to take it on the outside as well, but he'll get stopped by a tree, and he'll have still a good chance to get his birdie. And Chris Downey, ooh, he got away with one there. He'll progress up the fairway, and he'll have a chance to capitalize on that birdie opportunity. All right, Cameron's got himself to the next best spot you want. Downey really wanted this shot because he got so lucky. Unfortunately, once he crossed that OB line at the tree line, he was out of bounds and never crossed back on the other side. All right. Codey's second shot hits a tree. Third shot, going for it. He stays inbounds. He's gotten past the tree line on the safe side. Now Downey, he has a wide open shot at the pin. This is for birdie. Oh yeah, he put a good toss on it. All right, so when he gets up there, we'll see if he's close enough to save the par after going out of bounds. Matty O knows he's in a good spot for second. He's just going to lay it up around the corner and have a long shot at eagle. Okay, Cameron gets around there. He'll have a chance for birdie and most likely the win. Oh, Matty O wanted that eagle bad. That would have been a good one for the real. All right, and this is for Cameron for the win. See if he can knock that birdie in and keep the strokes going. Of course he can. You doubt it? There's your champion, Cameron Colglaizer. All right, he's going to let everybody else tap out now, and then that'll be our tournament. Again, I want to thank all of our volunteers that helped. I want to thank Southside again for providing payouts. I want to thank the sponsors. We got Charlie Plyer with Home and Garden. We got Magda. We got Sun Builders. We had Overdrive. Mike Brown did the shirts. Here's all your open players. Well, all the top open players. Again, I want to thank y'all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.